We are more than Negroes. We are more than people of color. We are more than black. We are more than African. We are originals. Our topic of discussion for today is why organize. Change comes from power, and power comes from organization. And the ability to organize requires a committed, ongoing pursuit to advance a group's interest. For the sake of our conversation in this now, let's say that America or Black America's highest priority or highest interest is to overcome systemic oppression by obtaining economic power. A singular devotion to wealth building requires that we bring under control every valued resource that we produce, highly occupy, or are affiliated with. See, economics is the basis of power that makes it possible for political reform, law enforcement reform, media reform, education reform, and much needed food reform. But systemic oppression continues to exist when one group holds a disproportionate share of wealth and resources over another group. And unfortunately, in our history, that one group has gotten drunk off the power and utilized it to exploit, marginalize, and subordinate our group. Well, for the last 200 years, we have been protesting, fighting, advocating, rallying for social equality. And as we look around at the tanning of America, we've actually made some progress. You know, we have more independently wealthy originals than ever before. Collectively, we have $1.2 trillion that goes through our fingertips as a group. So here in our present future, we have an opportunity to mature by really establishing an economic agenda for Black America. Imagine if we pulled together the brightest original minds to create economic ideology, to establish a code of conduct that promotes advantageous economic behavior, and to develop a cooperative strategy that would help us understand ways in which we could practice the gaining of resources. Life in America with Black solidarity would be beyond amazing. I mean, just having a heightened level of awareness around the importance of economic expansion would have us asking questions like, does your company, or how does your company invest into improving the economic condition of originals before we decide to purchase that product? We would select politicians based on their ability to shift resources that could help us generate wealth. And collectively, we would pull our collective affluence together in order to invest in key industries. See, organizing for economic power is really about creating a new system of enterprising that's based on trust and reciprocity. See, if we're going to give our time and money towards something, then we must get something back that improves our economic condition. This slight shift in behavior will position Black America to actually compete for resources, to have authority to shift institutional policy, and to close the income disparity that exists between originals and others. Intuitively, originals everywhere know that something must change. However, we just don't know what to do because everything we've tried so far has been short-lived. where I, Tommy Johnson, charges Black America to organize for economic power.